Find out if these style mistakes are making you look dated. Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the style coach, here to help you refine your personal style and in doing so increase your confidence. You can also find me over on Instagram at thestylecoach.ie. You can find out more about my online courses down below, and if you'd like to know more about how you can work with me, you can visit my website thestylecoach.ie. Today's video is all about common style mistakes that are making you look dated, making you look dowdy, and I'm going to help you recognize them so that you can do something about it. These things are really easily rectified. They are simple to implement. So let's get started with the first style mistake that's making you look dated. Number one, you haven't changed your silhouette in forever, or maybe you haven't even considered it. The silhouette is something that's actually really easy to change, and it's something that you can do straight away. If you have been wearing the same shape skirts, the same shape jackets, the same shape everything for the last number of years, maybe it's time to shake it up. A simple tweak to your silhouette can give you the modern edge that you're looking for to update your look. Take a look at what's going on around you, take inspiration. It might be as simple as putting in a little shoulder pad or emphasizing the shoulders, emphasizing the waist, or maybe taking the emphasis away from those areas. It is really easy to do, and maybe that is something that you need to shake up in order for you to move away from looking dated. Number two, keep an eye on those trends. You know me, if you've been here a while now and you've been following my channel, you'll know that I'm not one to jump on the next trend. However, you've got to know when to jump on a trend. You've got to know when a trend works for you. If it works for your body shape, your style, personality, your colors, then go for it, because it's going to stay with you more than a season. But you've got to be able to recognize when to let a trend pass you by or when to invite it into your collection. If you're not keeping an eye on those trends, then there's no way of keeping your wardrobe up to date and modern, and so it begins to look dated. Number three, you're not exploring your own wardrobe. Maybe you've got a set of outfits that you wear the exact same way every time you put them together. That could be making you look dated. There's probably loads of different permutations that you could create within your own wardrobe, and it doesn't cost you a penny. It only costs you the time to get curious, playful, and adventurous with your wardrobe, and it just might shake things up for your wardrobe so that it's not looking dated. While we're here, can I please ask you to like the video if you're learning something new here, something that you can implement, something useful, and subscribe to the channel as well while you're there if you haven't already. And let's get into that fourth style mistake that's making you look dated. Number four, if you're looking in the mirror and you do not recognize the person you see, if you don't relate to that person you see anymore, there's something incongruent with your style and your identity. If you've changed as a person over the last couple of years, maybe it's been because of the pandemic, maybe because you've had children, maybe because you've gone through menopause, maybe some other life-changing event has made you change as a person within your identity. If your wardrobe hasn't caught up with that, then that could be making you look dated. Your wardrobe belongs to the person you used to be. And so it's about time you freshen it up with some of these tips. The fifth style mistake that might be making you look dated is that you're wearing labels that are very obvious. Some labels have strong associations with particular decades, with particular eras. So if you bought that item with that label on it and you've worn it throughout the years, and we can still see that label, it could be making you look dated. Sometimes things come back around in fashion, but if they are not trending at that time, they could be making you look dated. So be careful going forward about wearing brands and labels that are very obvious on your clothes and accessories. Number six, you've been shopping in the same stores forever. When's the last time you explored a new store? If you can't remember when, or if it's been a long time, it's time to step out of your comfort zone and step away from what you are familiar with. Find other shops within your price point and explore what else is out there. Explore things online. You might just be surprised by the different styles that are on offer within your price point, and they will freshen up your wardrobe. Number 7, if you're afraid of looking dated or worried about looking dated, and you haven't been paying much attention to style, what's going on, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, now is the time to start training your eye to realize what works for you. Start paying attention when people said, oh wow, that color is great on you, or wow, that dress is great on you, and pay attention to the things that don't work for you. Start to look for the clues. Everything you need to know is already in your wardrobe. I say it all the time. Start paying attention to this. Train your eye and take an active interest in how things look on you. Number 8, if your wardrobe is full of trending items, if you're a slave to fashion, your clothes will very quickly begin to look dated because they're only relevant for a season. Start to consider buying things that are ageless, dateless. They're not tied to a particular age or decade, and they will see you through much longer. You can invite a smaller element, maybe 10, 15, 20% of your wardrobe, dedicate that to what's trending at the moment if it works for you, but make sure there's longevity in your wardrobe, that there's ageless items and dateless items within your wardrobe. Another style mistake that could be making you look dated is that your clothes no longer fit you, whether they're too small or too big. Ill-fitting clothes look like they belong to somebody else, look like they belong to the person you used to be. And so that drags you into the past. If you want to look up to date, modern, make sure that you're getting great fitting clothes. If you think you're the same size, explore the sizes that are around. So if you're a 14, wear a 12, wear a 16 in the changing rooms. Just check out how they feel. You might be surprised that they fit much better than you expected. Don't get caught up with wearing the same size and assume that you are still that size. Explore the different sizes around what size you think you are, and you'll get a much better fit of clothes. And on that note as well, be sure to tailor clothes according to your body shape. The clothes that are out there, they're made to fit everybody, and so they fit nobody perfectly. So if you want something to fit you and to look really well and modern and up to date, get those little tweaks done. Make sure that you include that in your budget when you're buying something, and it will be sure to bring your look up to date. Lastly, your colours, the colours that you are wearing could be making you look dated. I talk an awful lot about colours. As a colour consultant, I do these online and in person. Colours can age you if they do not work for you. They can make you look tired, they can make you look ill, they can make you look older than you are. And if that's the case, your colours might be the thing that are dating you. How do you solve this problem? You pay attention to what works for you. When someone says, wow, that colour is great on you, ask yourself why. What is it about the colour that's working for you? If you're really not sure, get in touch with a colour consultant like myself, online or in person, and find out, work with a colour palette that's going to make you look glowing, youthful, energetic, healthy and alive. So be sure to avoid these style mistakes to bring your look up to date and to avoid being dated. That's it for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again next time. Take care.